Hello and welcome to Thought for June the 19th. Our readings are Judges 21, Isaiah chapter 43, and 2nd and 3rd epistles of John. And our thought is, I have no greater joy. Today we read the two final short letters of John. He is obviously an old man, and he waits for news of developments among those he knows. News must have travelled very slowly in those days. It is the complete opposite today in most cases. And his final letter we read, I have rejoiced greatly when the brothers came and testified to your truth, as indeed you are walking in the truth. I have no greater joy than to hear that my children are walking in the truth. The third epistle, verse 4. Note the words of John, great joy is to hear of their walking, not just that they are believing. Belief in that which is true is an essential foundation, and we recall John's declaration near the end of his gospel, he who saw it has borne witness, his testimony is true, and he knows that he is telling the truth, that you also may believe. Chapter 19 and verse 35. This is the foundation, but we must build on that foundation. Otherwise, the foundation is wasted. We recall the words of Paul as he took his leave from the elders at Ephesus. I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you the inheritance among all those who are sanctified. Acts 20 and verse 32. Sanctified means seen to be holy. We can be tempted to simply read and talk about the truth, but not be converted in heart. But that will prove to be a tragedy when Christ returns. We ponder the many parables of Christ, and we must have oil in our lamps. Remember the parable when Jesus described how when the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them. Matthew 25 and verse 3. They had ceased to be a light in the world. They had ceased to build themselves and others up to put their faith into action. Remember what we read in James earlier this month. He declared, I will show you my faith by my works. Chapter 2, verse 18. When Jesus comes, we will have no greater joy than to be welcomed into his kingdom, together with all those who have been walking in the truth. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that that Word is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.